Hey guys, Scrublord here, and welcome to another episode of Scrub Souls. In this episode, we're going to be taking an SL1 character through the Untended Graves and killing Champion Gundyr. I came to Irithyll first, though, in order to send Grey Rat to loot Irithyll. Now, I'm not standing here naked to look cool. I have on Flynn's ring, and I am trying to maximize my damage output so that I can score a visceral against the Sulyvahn's beast and take it out as quickly as possible by hitting it in the mouth when it spawns in. And there you have it. Those things are very, very difficult to fight, but if that's how you fight them, they go down pretty easily. Otherwise, with an SL1, they're pretty tough. After you light the first bonfire in Irithyll, Grey Rat's dialogue options will change so that you can send him to loot Irithyll, and he will return after you kill one boss. So since we're ready to kill Champion Gundyr, we're going to go ahead, go talk to Grey Rat, send him to Irithyll, kill Gundyr, and then he should be back in the Firelink Shrine with a new selection of things to purchase. There are several places here where you can pick up some chunks and other good drops, but there are also some pretty deadly enemies. Keep in mind that you really don't have any reason to fight the crystal lizards. There's now 2 of them, and they drop Titanite scales, but of course you don't use any boss weapons at SL1, so you don't need those Titanite scales for anything. Just go around picking up your loot and doing whatever you want to, and then head for the boss. If you plan on doing the boss Emberg, which I do, you're going to have to get rid of that invader. And the easiest way to do it is just get her up against the wall and she'll fall off the cliff. Now, you've probably seen a lot of pros kill this guy running in here, SL1, NG plus 7, and they just go ahead and fight him straight up. I'm not really all that pro, and I find his second phase to be just incredibly irritating. So I just go ahead and parry him to death because, well, I'm just a scrub like that. When you get him to about 60% of his health, you'll want to make sure you back up because he'll do this charge and you won't survive it. But it can still be parried. And then when he gets to the second phase, he's going to be a little bit difficult. In fact, this fight didn't go very well. I got some bad RNG, and he keeps on doing anything other than swinging at me. You know, when he's doing that shoulder thing, none of this stuff is very parryable. That one is, though. And now he does it again. Of course, you can't parry the fist. Not that I know of, I guess I never tried. I'll carry that though. And that. And that'll be it for Champion Gundyr. Now, if you're curious to see what I was using there, why I'm running around naked again, I do still have on Flynn's ring. I have the fire broadsword that we started the game with, of course the Cestus, Lloyd's sword ring, the fire clutch ring, and the red tearstone ring, as well as Flynn's ring, which gives you higher damage the lower your encumbrance is. Once I put on some clothes, I barrel into the Dark Firelink, and I keep my soul, so I don't go back to the Firelink Shrine and spend them on anything, because the Handmaiden in the Firelink has quite a few things to sell me. Of course, the first thing you'll want to grab is the coiled sword fragment, which we can give to the crows back at the Firelink Shrine in exchange for a Titanite slab, and then just buy up a bunch of stuff from the Handmaiden here. But in particular, make sure you get the Priestess ring. You can also take Artorias armor. It's quite nice armor. It's not super heavy. You will be able to use it and still get mid-rolls in most occasions, depending on the weapon you're using. There are several items scattered around the grounds of the Dark Firelink, but that Hornet Ring is the one that I really want. There might be some chunks, there might be some embers, whatnot. I mean, wander around here after you spend your souls at the Handmaiden, but it's pretty dangerous. Those Black Knights hit like trucks. Well, that's pretty much it, and at this point we can either head back to the Smoldering Lake and finish off the old Demon King and maybe some drops that we might have missed there, or we can go straight to Irithyll. Grey Rat has a story of an Onion Knight who saved him, so he's safe and sound back in the Firelink where we want him, but eventually we'll be sending him to the Grand Archives, and that's where he's going to meet his end. Alright, well, thanks for watching. Leave a like and subscribe, and check back to see how I'm doing on my SL1.